Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you the iconic Sophia Loren cat eye, and I'm very excited about this look. I've done a Sophia Loren look in the past. It was one of my earliest videos. Wasn't as happy with it as I'd like to be, so I'm going to try to redeem myself. I'm going to be basing it off of the iconic photo of her with her hair in a towel. Quite truthfully, it's because I don't know how to nail her hair looks yet. I don't have a wig that quite looks like her hair. So here's the towel, and let's get right into the look. So I'm going to be starting with my eye primer, and normally I would just put this on my lid, but for this look I definitely want some in the corner here, and I'll show you why in just a moment. Now with this look, normally you'll notice that I do my foundation first. When I'm doing a tutorial that is very much about the eyes and often requires an eye technique that I struggle with or might just be a little more difficult, I like to start with the eyes, and that way if there's a mistake, you can just wipe it off and you don't have to worry about ruining your foundation. Now for this look, when we do the eyeliner, we want to leave space in the corner of the eye to make it look elongated. So the eyeliner is going to go up here, down here, and leave a triangle of skin exposed. Hence why I wanted the primer in the corner there to really make it pop. So I'm going to go in with my Duo eyelining pen. Going to go for the thicker side. Now to get a really clean look, I'm going to be using a sharp edge. You can use a credit card. I have this tag from an outfit that I just bought. Create a nice clean line. So you want to connect it to the bottom lash line here, but you also want to leave enough space up here. So you don't want to be going like this, then you won't get that triangular shape of skin. So let's leave a nice amount here. Okay, and let's repeat. Again, we want to have enough space there. And now for the top, I'm going to be connecting the line and just keeping that triangle clean. Alright, so I went over my top lash line, my bottom, connected that little triangle, and we still have that nice space in there. Really elongates the eye, subtle enough so that it doesn't look like you have this weird space there, but enough that it gives you that really nice cat eye. So let's repeat. Now for my shadow, I'm going to be using my favorite Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. This one just has some really nice neutrals. If you can't get this, any neutral palette will do. Now when I do my foundation, I'm going to match it to my skin, my hands and the rest of me, which does have a tan. I don't tan my face to try to keep it looking young, but you can see that it's quite a few shades different, so I'm keeping in mind that I'm going to be matching my face to my hands. So for that reason, I'm going to start with the color So Bougie, right here. I'm going in with this fairly small flat brush just to keep everything nice and clean. Alright, now I'm going to go in with Cocoa Truffle, shade just a little bit darker. And I'm going to put it right in the crease here to really make that crease pop. And I'm going to add just a little down here by the wing. Gives it a bit more dimension. Now let's give it a quick blend. I'm just going to use a nice fluffy brush for blending.
Why can't you see me on my knees for you, baby? I'm falling down, and I need you to catch me.
I'm going to fill in our little triangle there with the lightest color. So on this palette, that is Loren and Dough. So now let's add our mascara. I'm going to be using Essence Lash Princess.
Take a train ride just to see you. Ride for hours just to please you.
Okay, so our eyes are looking great. Now let's move on to the face, because that is not looking like Sophia Loren. I'm just gonna start with some primer. I'm using the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser from Maybelline. Only downside I've noticed, it does have a smell. And a lot of primers do. I find they kind of smell like gasoline, but it usually goes away in about 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so since I'm again matching my face to the rest of me, I'm going to be wearing the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth in the color 230. Now, like Sophia Loren, I do have an olive skin tone. It can be very pale in the winter, much deeper in the summertime, and in this particular look she has the nice beautiful tan, so that's what I'm gonna go for. And if you do have olive skin tone, you may find that it's very hard to find makeup in your color. I certainly do. So if you'll notice in my videos, I do tend to use a couple brands over and over again. My Maybelline, of course, has a lot of shades that fit the olive skin tone, and also my Giorgio Armani, but that one is quite a bit more expensive, although it's also probably the closest to my natural skin tone. But this Maybelline is a second, and it's also about, I think it's $3 compared to $50.
You don't know how much I need.
Okay, now I'm just gonna go with my contour. I'm using again a Maybelline Fit Me. This one doesn't have the color on it, but I'll look it up and post it in case you guys want to know. Now I want to mimic her face shape, so I am going to go for a triangular shape here. I want to really emphasize that nice wing.
'Cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you.
Alright, now I'm looking very shiny. That's not the look I like, so I'm going to go in with my Clinique, and this is the Stay Matte Universal Blotting Powder. If you've watched my other videos, you know I absolutely love this. It's my favorite powder. I go in with a nice round but flat brush. Just take that all over my face, and you can see immediately the difference. Sometimes it's nice to have dewy skin. In the summertime, I kind of think it makes me look like I'm sweating, which isn't really what I want to go for. So this blotting powder really makes all my makeup looks a little better. Now I'm going to go in for a contour. I'm going to use Too Faced. This is the Chocolate Soleil. Nice bronze color. I find it works well with my skin tone. And just sweep that right along my cheekbone and up to my hairline. To give me those Sophia Loren cheeks. A little along my jaw, and just the excess down my sides of my nose. We don't want a huge contour. She looked very natural despite the wing. Now I'm going to go in with this much thinner brush, just to really define those cheekbones. Now I'm just going to take the same brush I did for the blotting powder and make that look nice and smooth. Okay, now I'm just going to quickly fill in my eyebrows with this e.l.f. eyebrow pencil, ultra precise brow pencil. This one is in a shade called Neutral Brown. It's fairly dark. I do have dark eyebrows. I don't like to go black. I don't think that looks natural, even though the hairs themselves do look black. And she has very natural brows, so I'm just going to follow along my shape, give it a tiny bit more of an arch up here, and fill in over here where mine get sparse. Now her eyebrows do go a little more over than mine do, so I'm just going to add some gentle strokes in here. I don't want to look painted on or unnatural, but just a little can go a long way. Now we're going to go in with a very nude lip. I don't want to distract with anything. So no lip pencil for this look. I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline in a 920 Nude Lust, and this is a cream lipstick, and it really is creamy. And this is the final look. I think we really nailed the eyes, the nude lip, the beautiful bone structure that she has, and it's perfectly wearable. Sometimes the makeup looks I do look very costumey. This is one I feel totally confident going out in once I do my hair, and I think it worked out great. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. I always love, and I love suggestions, so let me know who I should do next. And I hope you try this look and feel like Sophia Loren. It's always great to embody someone else, their confidence and their glamour, and always makes me feel better. And I hope it works for you too. And thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. It really means a lot to me. And I'll see you in the next video.